Hi, I'm Devani Sandoval, and this is my speaking project for English. I'm going to talk to you about a trip that I had a few years ago, but I really remember it very well. I I will talk to you about this trip that I had to McAllen, Texas, with my family and all that stuff. And details I will tell you. It was very stressful, It was, I think, the most stressful trip that I have ever had in my whole life. And the thing here is that I was little, I was a kid, and I still remember all the things that we passed through. You know, well, more or less, I remember the more stressful things that we passed through. And well, first we wanted to go to the United States, and the thing here is that it was Holy Week. It was Holy Week, and we didn't have anything to do, and we just wanted to go out of the country to go on holiday, on vacations and all that stuff. But this was a really quick trip. It was a shopping trip, so it was just like to go and come, and that's it. Well, we planned it. The plan was to be my mom, my dad, my brother, and I. The thing here is that my brother, he was a newborn, so he was like very little. He was like, I think that he was like 1 year, I think, or less, but he was more something like that of age. And we invited our cousin. My cousin and I are very like close, so my parents decided to invite her too, so she could company and shopping with us. And we were on the road trip, and the thing here is that we didn't plan was to have a newborn on a road trip like 3 hours, because the traffic was horrible. In that week the traffic is horrible, and two, because it was like very in the morning, like very early, and obviously it was a lot of people. And well, my brother was very stressed, and he was a newborn. My mom tried everything to calm him, to shut him up, and he didn't shut up with anything. My cousin had a headache, and it was very stressful, but then he calmed, and it was okay. The next thing that happened here is that when we arrived, my mom said like, something is weird with this city, this is not McAllen, Texas. And then she looked at the GPS, and that's the first thing, like we all said like, what's going on here, and you're not gonna know. The thing here is that my dad made a mistake, and he took the other road to Laredo, Texas. So we had a lot of hours sitting, and I don't know, hearing the screams of my brother, and we didn't even arrive to the destiny that it was, Then we didn't arrive to McAllen, Texas. So my mom was so mad. We were like, what's going on? Because you couldn't even just look at her, and she was very mad. I think that I have never seen my mom that mad in my whole life, I think. But then well, she said like, oh my god, we're not in McAllen, we're in Laredo, Texas. But we needed to go to McAllen because I think that we had family or something, I don't know, but we needed to go to McAllen. So we took again the road, but now to McAllen, Texas. We arrived to McAllen, Texas. Everything was good, but then, we do all the shopping and all that stuff. We do it like really quickly. And the thing here is that when we were like on the shopping, we didn't like realize what hour was it, But then my dad said like, oh my god, it's very late. So we said, like the frontier is gonna close, so we need to go right now. We run, we literally like run, and we were so stressed. And the thing here is that we didn't arrive. All the frontiers were closed, and we were very, very tired because we do the shopping very fast, and it was like, oh, go have this and all the thing and all the stuff. But well, we calmed down, and my dad said, well, we need to get a room, and we will stay on a hotel. And there wasn't even a room in in any hotel, in any good hotel. And the only hotel that we like had a room, like that they had a room, was on City Express. And I will never, I'm gonna tell you, I will never be on a City Express again in my life. I hate that hotels, they're like so bad, so bad. And the thing here is that it was 2 beds, and so obviously we were like this, like and well, I had a fear, but really a fear. I don't know how to say, I don't know how to describe the fear that I had to the cockroach. And the thing here is that at the middle of the night, I wake up and I needed to pee. I really needed to pee. But then I saw a cockroach, and I was literally crying because I didn't want to wake up my parents. I knew that they were very tired. And waking the parents, I don't know if you know the feeling to wake up your parents, like they what's going on? And you think that they are scaring them. And and I don't know if you know that feeling. Maybe not, maybe yes, maybe your parents doesn't scare, maybe yes. So that was my fear, to doesn't scare them or doesn't bother them. And well, I ended up crying and waking up my cousin, like, hey, there's a cockroach. Obviously she was scared of the cockroach too, obviously. I mean, she was like a 15-year-old girl. She was obviously too scared. So she said, just come and sleep, and that's it. And well, I didn't remember if I peed. I think I peed until the next day, but that's not that important. But well, at the next day, I told my parents that it was a cockroach there, but we didn't find anything. So we just like, okay, let's pass it, and we'll never stay on these hotels again, ever, never in my whole life. But well, that's the thing. At the next morning, we just went out, and we come back to Mexico to our houses. And well, it was very, very stressful, but we come back with shopping. We had a lot of new things, so I mean, they would be fine. It's fine, don't worry. But I didn't even remember what we actually bought. But the thing here is that, well, we're fine, and now we laugh about that story, and it's a story that we could tell. Thank you.